I wanted to do a special lesson on combinations because it's really a very specific topic and it's very good. One of the things I want to mention is last time we were talking about permutations and PR, and it means n objects taken r at a time. And if we had, let's say we had three objects, A, B, and C, and we want to take them two at a time, so 3 permutation 2, we just get 3 times 2, which gives us 6. And real quick, it'd be AB, AC, BA, BC, CA, and CB. Combinations are a little bit different because combinations recognizes that group AB is the same as group BA. And it also recognizes that, similarly, AC would be the same as CA. Let me just give these guys a little. And then it recognizes that BC is the same as CB. So combinations, if we had 3 combination 2, this one and this one are the same. That's one group. This one and this one is the same. That's 2 groups. And this one is the same. So 3 combination 2 would be 3. The actual formula to calculate that would be NCR, so I'd end up with 3 factorial over 2 factorial times 3 minus 2 factorial, which gives me 3 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 1, 2 factorial. 3 minus 2 is 1, and 1 factorial is just 1. 2 times 1 gives you that, and your answer is just 3. So, like I said, this is how those numbers come about. And I actually do another video on Pascal's triangle, which is fantastic. Highly recommend you watch it. And so that's kind of the idea. And I'm going to give you an example as to when combinations are used. Well, one time combinations are used is in the lottery. And I actually do that on a different video as well. But before I continue, I just want to say one other thing. This is the way we normally write NCR. But it's also written like this, using parentheses, and it looks like a fraction, but there's no fraction bar. And then some textbooks use this notation. They're all synonymous, they all mean the same thing. So if you see one or the other, don't get terribly confused. Now, let's say we go back to my odd party, let's say we had 8 people, and I wanted to put them into groups of committees. I wanted to make a committee. Oops, committee. Oh, please pardon my handwriting. It's pretty bad. Let me try that again. I'm just going to. Oh, this isn't much better. Committees of 3. So I have 8 people, and I'm going to make combinations of 3. Actually, I call it 8 choose 3. Now, all you do is I'm going to use a program. I'm going to go to probability, say, excuse me, I'm going to say combination, 8 choose 3, and the answer is 56. If I wanted to check that out, I'd say 8 factorial over 3 factorial times 5 factorial times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That takes out the 5 factorial. I then put in the 3 times 2 times 1. So these go away. 3 times 2 is 1, is 6. And these are 8 times 7, which is indeed 56. So I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to show how this works with probability. Let me just erase all this. And I kind of wonder if I should do this. Well, yeah. So probability. Let's say I have 5 men and 3 women, and I need a committee of 3. So let's find the probability that I have at least 2 women on the committee. Now, this is kind of an in-depth example, but I'm choosing it specifically because I don't want to do too much time. So if we need three women. I have three women. I'm going to choose two of them, but that means out of the 5 men, I had to choose one of them because I need 3 people on my committee. So 3 women, and I choose 2, and I have 5 men, I'm choosing 1. Or, because I'm using or, I had to use addition. I could have 3 women and choose all 3 of them, and that would mean that I have the 5 men and I'm choosing 0 of them. Now remember, I said this is a probability question, which means it has to be a fraction. So how many people do I have in total? Well, I have 8 people in total. And how many am I choosing? I'm choosing 3. So 3 choose 2 is 3, times 5 choose 1 is 5, plus 3 choose 3 is 1, and 5 choose 0 is 1. And that makes sense. There's only one way I can do that. And 8 choose 3, oh gosh, I'm not 100% sure what 8 choose 3 is, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to say combination 8 choose 3. Oh gosh, it's the same question I did before. Is 56. So my answer is I get 3 times 5, which is 15, plus 1 is 16. 16 out of 56. I'm going to reduce this. 8, and that becomes 28. I can reduce that again by 4. So that'll become 2/7. That's it. That's your answer. That's your final answer. If I had just done 2 women, the probability of 2 women, I probably should have done this one first, but I didn't. It would have just been 3 choose 2 times 5 choose 1. 3 women, I'm choosing 2 of them. That means I have 5 men, I have to choose 1, all over 8 choose 3. And that answer would have been 15 out of 56, and that would have been your final answer. That's it.